Post-game reaction brought to you by Allstate. I'm joined by Pacific's Dario Zanatta. Dario, you're still kind of trying to catch your breath here after an incredible last 10 minutes. You guys were down 1-0 until the 82nd minute. Season was looking almost over for a second there, but 2 goals, Rhea Moore off the bench. Just what is this feeling like?
Yeah, it's tough to top something like this. You know what I mean? As you say, going into the 80th minute there, it's looking really grim for us, right? And we needed a little spark like that. You know, Rion he hasn't obviously scored as many as he'd like to, but he shows that he can, you know what I mean? That's in him, right? And it's what a feeling for him and what a feeling for us.
Yeah, it's funny how football works. You know, you're just saying right now, Rion could have been away with Trinidad right now, but he comes on the pitch off the bench and scores 2 of the biggest goals I think this club has had in a few years. What impressed you about his energy that he brought in all the subs? Because it seemed like the second half, the subs kind of changed the game.
Of course, yeah. I know Rion has a point to prove. You know what I mean? You're speaking to him, and he probably wasn't happy not going. You know what I mean? He takes good pride going away with his national team. So I think he had a little bit of chip on his shoulder, and we loved it. You know what I mean? If we can have that next week too, we'll be buzzing.
This is the first game that you guys have won from behind this year, and actually the first game this club has won from behind since 2022.
Yeah.
But how much belief does a moment like that, a win like that, give you going into the last week of the season, where you do kind of hold the cards, especially if you get a result you need on Sunday from Vancouver?
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's been a tough season. You know what I mean. We probably haven't got the results we wanted to when we're behind. But I feel as if Halifax a few weeks ago we scored 96-minute Tommy. That gives you a little bit of belief, right? So it's put us in a good position, but the job's nowhere near finished. You know what I mean? We still got the champions to come in the last game, right? So it's a lot to play for still.
Yeah, absolutely. Still nothing determined. It's all gonna come down to the final week of the season. But Pacific now back into 5th place over Vancouver, waiting to see what the result is in that Vancouver Valley game on Sunday. But in pretty good position after a 2-1 win here at York United. Dario, thank you.
Much appreciated.